sometimes people send me shit in the mail. Sometimes individuals send me little prezzies, and that's always welcome, although I don't put my address out there. I take everything by telephone and email, so it's kind of hard for people to send me shit, and they go out of their way to find my address, send me shit. I'm grateful for it. Sometimes businesses send me stuff because they want me to talk about their products on the podcast or in the column, and sometimes this shit is welcome, and sometimes it's not. I rarely pimp products, although last week I did, a couple weeks ago, pimped Slick It Up male fetish gear. Still waiting for a gift bag from you guys. But I got this box at work recently that really, exemplifies this pet peeve of mine. It's a big box of purported sex toys that are really just like chocolate frosting, vanilla powder, shit to put on people and eat off. Because we Americans, we don't get enough chocolate in our diet generally, and we need to incorporate it into sex. We don't get enough sugar as is. We got to find new ways. I read the ingredients. We got to find new ways to incorporate corn syrup into our diets because we're not getting enough in our soda pop and our bread and our meat and every other goddamn thing we put in our mouth. You know what? Once a day you should put something in your mouth that isn't covered in chocolate and jimmies. And maybe it should be a dick. Maybe you shouldn't have to put chocolate and jimmies on a dick to put it in your mouth. There's a time and a place for treats. After sex, if you want to have some chocolate, knock yourself out. But during sex, I can tell you from personal experience, when I was young and foolish, experimented with Hershey's syrup back in the day, and it just ends up looking like a scat scene gone terribly, terribly wrong. You go and look at yourself in the mirror after messing around with that, and you'll regret the chocolate sauce, the mirror, the whole fucking thing. And it's not necessary. And, sex should be savory, not sweet. And most of the people who are using, like, chocolate sauce and vanilla dusting powders, these are just people who don't like how their partner's genitals taste. These are people who are trying to avoid the actual taste sensations of the human body. They're in denial about it, and it is sex negativity repackaged as sex positivity, as sex games, as a sexual, a toy. Dick tastes like dick. Put a dick in your mouth. Maybe it's an acquired taste, but you acquired a taste for beer. Remember the first time you took a sip of beer? How disgusting that was? Now you love beer. Same for dick. You don't have to pour chocolate in your beer to drink your beer. You shouldn't have to dip dick in chocolate to suck your dick or somebody else's dick. Anyway, please, product company, sex companies trying to move shit, don't send me boxes of sex chocolate dusting powder, cream cheese frosting for my lover's nipples care packages, particularly with cards suggesting that I experiment with these delightful flavors with my partner Terry and then talk about them on the podcast, because I'm not going to do it. Oh, I love a cream cheese frosting on a cupcake, not on my husband's dick, which tastes just fine, dick flavored. Really quickly, but actually before we get to your calls, we began to go to calls, and one of the tech-savvy at-risk youth said, I wonder what a scat scene gone right looks like, because I said it looked like a scat scene gone wrong. A scat scene gone right didn't happen. That's what a scat scene gone right looks like. It looks like you couldn't move your bowels, and so there was nothing happened, all right? You happy now, tech-savvy at-risk youth? There's your clarification.